Welcome back to the channel, everybody.
Wait.
Okay, today we have something just a little bit different. I was shopping on Amazon again.
Ooh.
And I guess we need a couple of caveats first, right? So there's a lot of fashion doll clothing out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. Mm-hmm. And I am always looking for just an amazing, big old poofy...
Checklist.
Yes, a poofy checklist, Sherman.
Great.
A poofy traditional wedding dress. And I'm only using traditional for kind of a caveat to narrow down the scope. Because, like, seriously, if you go looking for fashion doll dresses, there's a million. So I'm just looking for, like, big old poofy white dresses.
Yeah, show it already.
So for me, this is, like, the essential big poofy white wedding dress that I wanted. And I'm going to... Traditional wedding dress that I always wanted my Barbies to have.
White wedding.
When I was little, just because it's just a big fancy dress, right? Mm-hmm. And I think when we're little, we always just want, like for me personally, I just wanted like these big, fancy, sparkly, definitely not everyday bouffant dresses, if you will. So I was shopping on Amazon and I was curious how fancy of a dress could we get for a low price point?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is, if you don't know, this is the Millennium Wedding Barbie. And to me, she's kind of like that quintessential wedding doll. Like when you think of a traditional big old poofy wedding dress, this doll has got it. A big old poofy wedding dress. And I picked her up at a flea market. She was $15 or $20. She's not mint in the box, obviously. She has been decanted, if you will, but she's still attached to the back. She has all of the bells and whistles, so her shoes and everything are there, and she has her certificate of authenticity.
Whoa.
She's been strapped to this cardboard since 1999.
So 25 years later.
And I think it is about time she was freed. So, scissors, if you would like to free...
Do we really want to free her?
Yeah.
It's like freeing a mummy from the tomb.
Okay, free her from the box. Meanwhile, I have a couple of things to compare her to.
Meanwhile.
So I'm going to put down, since I paid $20 for her, I'm going to say $10 was for the doll and $10 was for the dress. That seems fair, right?
Okay.
So then I went and bought the Barbie Wedding Fashion Pack that is currently available on the shelves. And this retails for, I think, $9.99 or $10.99, depending on where you are. I was actually able to pick mine up at Five Below for $4. So if you're looking for it, check there first. I found this lovely number on Amazon. There you go. And I will tell you what the price is as soon as I look it up. So when I open it, I'll tell you. I also found this traditional dress on Amazon. And again, I will tell you all the statistics when I open it up because I have to look it up. And this one, it's non-traditional, but it didn't come in white. I just really, really liked the silhouette, and I was very curious as to what the quality of the dress was. So here is a Cora Goo, also off of Amazon. This one was $13.99. I remember that one.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
Cora Goo. But I was very curious as to what the quality was compared to our big fancy name brand Barbie. So we have a big fancy name brand Barbie. We have more of a budget-friendly Barbie. And then we have a couple of off-brands that you can find easily on Amazon for very reasonable prices. I believe one of them was like $7.99, one of them was $8.99, and one of them was $13.99. To put it all in perspective. But I will get you all of that detail. And I was just curious what you could get for your money for big fancy dresses.
Getting married.
Yes.
Is that from Muppets Take Manhattan?
It is.
Whoa.
I love Muppets. But I was curious what was out there for big old poofy white dresses. Except this one is gray because it's not available in white. But it's such a pretty silhouette. So I'm sorry, deal with it. And give me a second and we'll be right back with a doll. I feel like I need to build a whole chapel setup.
A whole chapel. Look what Scissors did. I have to wear a Band-Aid now. He got me good.
Scissors? Fired.
No way. You're part of the cutting crew.
Stop telling me what I am, mister.
Are you bleeding?
No.
He is.
It's true.
That's how we rule.
Oh. Well then thank you for making me part of the team.
You're welcome.
Well, can I be part of the team?
Yeah, we're both laughing.
Oh my gosh, isn't she beautiful?
That's a poofy dress.
So to me, in my 5-year-old brain,
Whoa.
this is what I always wanted for, like, when I was playing with Barbie when I was little, in these big old poofy white dresses, right? This is what was in my head. So
And you
I
didn't
thought
get it, did you? Is that where we're
I
going with this
didn't.
video?
No, when I was little, I most definitely didn't.
Brian's
So-
sorry.
What did he have to do with it?
I couldn't afford it.
Brian wasn't there. So I have to
real
say, so I had a big poofy dress.
That's true.
Anyway, so for me, this was what I always wanted my dolls to have. This big old poofy satin and tulle number with the veil and the blusher.
And the fancy armbands.
Those are gloves,
That's what I
weirdo.
meant.
And then she has this fantastic bouquet that's actually wrapped in satin.
And a certificate.
And her certificate of authenticity. So for me, I needed something to measure other dresses by. That's only fair. And yes, I know if you go to buy her and you want the actual Barbie, not the other ones, but the Barbie version, she's expensive and whatever. But I paid, I don't remember if it was $15 or $20.
Around there.
It was $15 or $20. I don't remember.
It's 20.
But-
I remember.
Okay, $20. I needed something to judge other dresses by. So this is my base model, if you will.
She is pretty.
And she is beautiful. The textures are lovely. She has satin ribbon lining. She has satin, and it's like a nice heavier satin topped with layers of tulle, all in these lovely shades of white. She has lace. She has a satin bow, and she has these extra fancy gloves, and her bouquet fell down again. Now, as a doll, she's not my favorite because she only has articulated, like, she has bendy knees, but that's all she has. But I don't care because I bought her for the dress and this lovely face. And she even came with shoes and a doll stand, and she has lots and lots of tulle and netting under here, so it gives her this really big illusion of giant fullness and everything
Poofiness.
we want in a big poofy dress. Okay?
Yes.
This is the current pack you can buy for under $10, depending on where you purchase it. Let's see what it comes with. Can you cut here but not cut me? Just
Part
the
of the cutting crew, I wouldn't cut you.
just that little no up here, this little snippy snip. Thank you. And costume change.
Boom.
So here is my favorite Trainwreck Barbie, who's appeared in many videos, and here she is in the lovely official Barbie fashion pack. Now,
No comparison.
she looks adorable,
Yes.
but I think she's more of a casual wedding or maybe even just like a party dress, as opposed to the big old fancy wedding dress that typical wedding dress I have in my head.
Brian doesn't know fashion, but do most party dresses wear veils?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to the right kind of party. Now, again, this is a very cute dress, this fashion pack, very reasonably priced considering you do get the veil and headband. You get this lovely satin dress with the tulle overlay, a bracelet, a necklace,
Fancy.
this lovely bouquet, and a pink pair of shoes.
Fancy.
So you get a lot of stuff for under $10. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it the big poofy dress that that most kids want? No, it's not. That's the big poofy dress we want to play with. This isn't it. Adorable, but not what I'm looking for. Let's try another one, shall we? All right, next we'll be trying the Barwa wedding dress. I paid $7.99 for this. Let's see what's in it, shall we?
You opened that pack just like a snack pack.
I did. It had a pull tab.
Whoa. That's amazing.
Thanks.
Is there any checklist?
No checklist.
Throw it in the garbage.
It was just the one dress.
Garbage.
Just the one dress.
Garbage.
It's not garbage.
Is there a checklist?
No.
Garbage.
And costume change.
Whoa.
Okay, so this one is more what's in my head for big poofy dress.
Yeah, the details pretty cool.
So this one actually does have a train. It does need a crinoline underneath, so you're going to want to layer it, and I don't have one underneath because the dress didn't come with one. But I feel like if you put some tulle under there and a crinoline to poof it out, it would actually be a really nice dress, especially for the price. You even get a train.
Fancy.
That's almost lovely. It's almost perfect. It also came with a veil, but seriously, it's just a piece of tulle you just lightly put on your doll's head. There's no headband, no anything.
Like a mosquito net.
You can totally fix this pretty easily if you have any Barbie size headband, but I'm just showing you what it actually comes with for the price. Tim, you look great.
Ooh, this is a ghost of Tim.
Okay, so I have to say for $7.99 is what I paid for this one. It's actually not bad. Now, does it fit perfectly on Barbie? No, and it is a little bit see-through
Whoa.
in the top. So I know some people, that's a big deal. But for me, if it's just a play dress and you're not photographing it, you're not photographing it or anything like that.
Photographing it.
Like if you're just playing with it and there's not bright lights, you're probably not going to notice that that is a little bit see-through. But I would say the lace overlay over this satin, yeah, is it cheaper satin? Sure. It's a little crunchy. But for $7.99, this is actually a really great little Barbie or fashion doll wedding dress. You get a train, you get all that drama and fanciness that you want. It actually looks pretty good. For the price,
For the
this is
$2
a nice
difference
one.
between the official Barbie one versus that one, this one's worth the extra.
Yeah,
$2.
I think I would take this one over the official Barbie one just because it gives me a lot more detail. And again, this big old train. And that's what I want. I want big, fancy, I want poofy. Is it... Oh my gosh, sorry.
Whoa.
Is it that one? No. Is it closer? Yes. Is it pretty?
Yes.
I'm gorgeous. We know
Dumb it
you
down,
are.
train wreck.
We know you are. But this is some fun detail and some fun shimmer. And it's very pretty. For the price, you betcha. Let's try another one. All right, so next I have this one. It came like this. It was $8.99. I ordered it off of Amazon. Let's see what's in the bag, shall we?
Is this whole video just you, like, changing Trainwreck? And, like, putting her... A no checklist?
Sorry, no checklist. This was just the clicking I did on Amazon.
You should stay away from that mouse.
But there's fun stuff.
Probably, but, checklist?
There's fun stuff. Like this.
Oh. That one looks nice.
Let's try it on
Whoa.
Trainwreck.
Whoa. Do you feel this?
Can she really be
Nice.
called Trainwreck anymore? She's beautiful.
She'll always be Trainwreck.
I know, it's just... But she's so much more fashionable, Brittany.
Can't take the wreck out of the train without wrecking the train? What? You know what I mean.
Okay. And costume change.
Well, that one's fun.
Here she is in her $8.99 budget wear.
Was she in a car accident? Like, does she have whiplash? What's wrong with her neck?
Nothing. She's just posing.
She's got a turtleneck wedding dress?
Yes. All right. So here is Miss Barbie, and she is in this lovely kind of halter style dress. As you can see, this one is pretty much see-through. So I'm not saying it's not leaving much to the imagination here. And it's kind of very ill-fitting at the top. Like, if I were gonna, I would pin this down and raise this waist up a little bit and probably put a satin lining under there and maybe lower that collar so it doesn't look like she's in pain.
The collar is weird.
But the skirt is actually
the
really
dress part,
nice.
really cool.
Like, this is a very full skirt. But again, it is see-through. So my doll is wearing underwear because she's classy like that. And you can see the blue all the way around. So I have to say, not my favorite. This one also came with a veil, but it is just a giant circle of tulle.
Weird.
So it's just designed to go like that. Now, if you're just going for pictures and stuff,
Keep
yeah.
the mosquitoes out.
It does look good. Like, it doesn't look bad as a veil at all. And you would just essentially glue this to a little headband and you could make a whole piece.
Okay.
It's not hard, but not my favorite.
Right.
It's not my favorite. And my minor complaint with this one, it's $8.99. I'm not really expecting that much from it. My complaint about this one is it's actually made out of a net or a mesh. Like, it's a very big hole. If this were made out of a tulle, like something with a tinier hole in it, so it'd be softer, it would lay better, it would poof up better, and it wouldn't be see-through. So if they had just chosen a different fabric, they wouldn't even need the 4 layers here, and it would be a better garment. But for $8.99, I'm not sad because this is totally fixable.
It's fun.
It's a great style, and I like the silhouette of it, but it is not my favorite. But it is giving me a little of that poof that I like, except for this peekaboo in the whole back. I mean, Barbie doesn't want to walk down the aisle like this, right?
She might.
We better see what else is out there. Let's see what else there is.
You got one more, right?
One more. Oh, wait. First, I'd tell you what it is.
Okay.
This one is an official Koragoo. So this one is not white. It was the closest shade I could get at the time of ordering. It was $13.99, and honestly, I just really liked the silhouette of this dress, so I went with it.
That's black?
It's gray.
All right, let's
It's
do
shiny gray, and I'm sorry, I thought it was pretty, so you're going to see it too. And costume change.
Whoa.
So this is the official Koragoo. And I gotta
oh.
say, beautiful.
Doesn't scream to me wedding, but
Yeah.
this is
But
actually
now-
interesting to look at.
But picture this in like a shimmery white, and
No.
it totally passes a
No.
traditional wedding gown. But it looked the gray looked a lot lighter online.
I've been dating a guy named Gomez. He likes this.
That's fine. They actually make this in a black, and it looks fantastic.
I'm sure it does.
Online, this color looked a lot lighter. It looked like it was a pale gray, so I thought it could pass in this kind of wedding lineup I was doing. I was wrong.
Not at all.
However, look at this. So this is like a wrap, but it's all one piece of fabric that's actually been ruched. It's not like ribbon. It's not just like, there's nothing.
That's cool.
It's properly ruched.
Yep.
The wrap, everything is fully finished and lined. Even the
No
shoulder
peekaboo?
strap. Yeah. And nothing is see-through. Even the shoulder strap is put on correctly and not just like kind of
Fancy.
sewn on awkwardly. Like it all comes from one piece of fabric that they cut. There's no second piece, which is amazing. From here, it's a big old full net skirt.
Mm-hmm.
It has lots of layers in here. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 layers? About
Like a
7.
salad?
Yeah, it's about 7 layers. I don't know. There's lots of shorter layers in here, so it might be pieces. I mean, it's circles that are cut and then held at different points. So it's like a big circle, but this is 5 layers on the same circle. It's hard to explain unless you're a sewer and how it's put together. But these are big circles.
Fancy.
So it's big bunches. That's all one piece. So this is all one piece. This is all one piece that are all gathered up at the top. But by doing it that way, it gives you lots of layers and no see-through points. Unlike the third dress that we saw, which had lots of see-through points, this one gathered it correctly so you can't actually see through the dress. And it gives it all of this, which looks really, really nice.
That must be why this one came with its own tag.
Yeah, so when I was dressing Barbie, so this one has all of them had full Velcro closures in the back, but this one is actually tagged and branded and tells you how to take care of it and all of that stuff. And it's actually really, really well done. It's even fully lined.
Nice.
This was the only one that was fully lined on the inside. And I have to say, out of all of them, this one is very well done. I would most definitely purchase from this particular line again. It fits my Barbie doll really, really well. And it looks great. I mean, look at all that drama. Look at all that flair she has going on. She looks fantastic.
Yeah, this one's it's the least from a wedding dress.
I would
but it's
agree.
The best.
Like silhouette-wise, I can see wedding dress. Color-wise, it's not a traditional wedding dress. Is there anything wrong with wearing this color? Absolutely not. But I was going for traditional just to narrow down that search, because if you're searching for fashion doll clothes, it's a pretty broad spectrum. But I have to say, quality-wise, this one is the most similar to my big old fancy, really expensive wedding Barbie. This one comes the closest. The color, no, but the quality, yes. And I would not hesitate to order from this company again. This one, the third dress that we tried on that was see-through, it looked fantastic in pictures, but it's see-through. And
And then
not...
a weird turtleneck.
It did. Like, everything about it fit a little weird on Barbie. It might look really nice on other dolls that are a little bit taller than a traditional Barbie, and they are out there. Just for a traditional Barbie is what I was looking for. This dress, the proportions were just a little bit strange on. But overall, this one is a very pretty dress, too. It's just the proportions were a little weird for Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, the Barwa, for $7.99. This one, I thought for Barbie, for budget, has the absolute most potential with the train and all of the lace overlay and the satin. I think this one, for a budget, like under $10 to get a big poofy style dress, this is the absolute way to go.
Yeah, if you wanted a wedding dress for your Barbie, that one. Is it my second favorite? Nope. That one is. Second, third, fourth.
Yeah, so I'd agree. Obviously,
But like the original one is still the best.
yeah, my big fancy one, it's hard to top the big fancy one. There's a reason that the big fancy Barbies come with the big fancy price tags. So to me, this one is always the best. This Corrigu back here is a close second because that quality and cut and everything, it fits perfectly.
It's cool.
This is fantastic. This one would have to definitely be my third choice just because it's giving you that big poof that I always love in a traditional dress. And then I'm going to have to go with the actual Barbie fashion pack, the $10 one, the short one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I would have to say that this one is fourth in the lineup just because it's a very simple wedding dress, but it obviously fits Barbie. It's made for Barbie. And you got so many accessories with it that this one would come in fourth. And then this one, just because like I love the style of it, but the proportions were just a little off for an actual Barbie doll. That one does come in last place for me just from the proportions. So that was it. That was my strange Amazon haul of Barbie traditional, and I'm going to put that in quotes because really you can wear whatever you want. I just Googled white Barbie dress. Because I was looking for something to compare to this on more of a budget-friendly level because Barbie wedding is insanely expensive. But every Barbie deserves a big old dress. So that's kind of how I went with it. I think they're all beautiful. I will play with all of them. But those two in the back, hold on. Bunk.
No, you have them like in order.
I do. Those two are great. These three, they're okay. I like this one. The other ones are okay. Those are beautiful.
Fact.
And that's all I have. So if you're enjoying this, Barbie content where you want to see what Amazon has to offer, fashion doll, clothing-wise, thanks for watching it. And let me know what you might want to see my favorite Barbie dressed in next. I'm thinking prom styles. Maybe business casual. I'm not sure. There are so many options. But that's all I have. So if you're enjoying all of this big fancy dress content and you want your doll to wear this, because why wouldn't you? Look at it. It's lovely. It's also available in different colors. But it has a train! Yay. Yes. And if you like it too, thanks for watching.
Bye.